Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Essence of Success Network. I am your host, Linus. How's everybody doing today? Well, I'm back from vacation. I'm at home, as you can tell by the background, and I'm glad to be back because I drove. Yeah. So I'm glad to be back. But anyway, um, I'm not going to go through my long spiel like I normally do. This program is for entertainment purposes only, unless I tell you alleged. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. Subscribe, like, and share. Please type all your questions in caps. I appreciate that. Type all your questions in caps. Now, the contest will be going on this Thursday, and October 5th will be the last Thursday. Okay. Also, on this Friday show, the Friday happy hour, if you want to come in, I'm doing the horoscopes for October. Okay. So just to let you know, and I'll probably remind you on Thursday night. Let's see. Also, there's an article on the community page. I would tell y'all to please go by and check out the community page on my channel because I put something on there on Timu. Now, I also sent something out yesterday in a newsletter to everybody that's a subscriber to the website. Excuse me. You should have received that yesterday. But anyway, I also put an announcement on the community page about Timu. It's very interesting, so you might want to go in there and read that and see about it. Okay. All right. Well, let's get started. And let's see. Oh, shout outs. First up, Christina Hesley. Hi, Christina. Christina, Jessica J. Stephanie, so glad to see you. Hi, Nicoletta. How are you? There's Christy. Our moderators are Christy and Shavabodi. Backup moderators are She House Spirit and Christina Hesley. Shavabodi's on leave right now. She'll probably be back maybe the end of the month. And I'm sure Christina Hesley and Christy is here right now. So those are our moderators. Thank you so much. Okay. Said Nicoletta. Christy. Deborah. Hi, Deborah. How are you doing? Hello, TT. Hi, Tammy. Hello, Miss K, my sister in spiritualness. Okay. Hello, Mr. Lee Smith. Hello, Miss Wilhelmina. Hello, Helen. How are you? Glad to see you. Okay. Chords of gratitude. Hi, Chords. How are you? I see we got questions in here, so I'm going to go through and do the questions first and then what's left. Hi, Teresa H. Glad to see you. And then if it's we got time left, I'll go back through and do the 1 minute reading. Okay, so let's go through and see. There's some questions here. Nicoletta, Miss Linus, how long will the UAW strike last? Thank you. Oh, you know, Biden went there today and silence with them. Flew over there. Okay, let's see what the angels and guides say about this UAW strike. Well, Nicoletta, they're saying 1 more month. So I guess it won't be finalized until the end of October. That they both will have a compromise and will sign off on it. So they're telling me right now 1 more month. Also, Nicoletta, let you know, or the rest of the people in the room, the Screen Actors Writers Guild ends tomorrow at 12 a.m. Wednesday, 12 a.m. It's ended. They came to an agreement. So there you go, Nicoletta. Thank you for the question. Yes, Christy, I sure did. Thank you. Yes, I was with my family. Okay. I saw another question. Miss Wilhelmina, why I cannot see out of my left eye? Everything is cloudy. Oh, okay. Medication. Something to do with your medication, Miss Wilhelmina. One of your eye medications does, okay, I'm not a doctor. Okay, I got to say that because I'll get a strike. I'm not a doctor, so this is for information purposes only. But what they're showing me is that it's the medications that you're putting in your eye. You might want to go back. It's like an allergy reaction. That's what I'm getting. Like Your eye or your body does not like that medicine. So it's more or less a allergy reaction than anything. I would check back with my doctor, Miss Wilhelmina, but they're showing me right now it's medication. So something is not marrying. Uh, I don't know what other medication you may be on, but something is not marrying. And it's like your body's having an allergic effect about it. So check back with your doctor and see. That may not be the one for you. It might be something better that won't give you the cloudiness. Okay, thank you. Next, Miss K. I applied for Delta as a flight attendant. Will I get any good news back? Okay. Yes, they need you. Miss K, they need you, and probably about 1,000 other people. So, yes, you're going to get on, no doubt. Yes, you got a job there, kiddo. All right. Chords of gratitude. What or who's waiting for me in Colorado? I don't like this. I don't like surprises. Okay. A distant cousin. I also see a gentleman in the far distance, but I don't think you know him. It looks like you might have met him many, many years, maybe 20 years ago. So he'll seem familiar to you, but like he's in the distance. But as far as there's a cousin in Colorado that'll be glad to see you. Okay. Oh, and she has her. You know what? I started out doing doing the shout outs, but I see that I missed some people. Miss Wilhelmina, Miss K, Chords of Gratitude, She House Spirit, Teresa Halderan, how are you doing? Okay. Missing some people. Jessica J. I think I spoke to you. Ishka, you see? That's why I said I had to go back. I'd go back up. Hi, Ishka. How are you doing? Glad to see you at the show. Ishka, she said, my question isn't going in caps. Why is that? It should be if you just hold it down. I don't know. Ah, Christy said, I love flying Delta, Miss K. It's my favorite line. Okay, Ishka, been feeling somewhat burnt out lately. By when do you see me regaining my energy? Okay. Ishka, the angels and guides said you're letting too many things bother you. Ishika, you're letting too many things bother you that you shouldn't, and that's why you feel kind of anxiety or depressed or down. You're letting too many things get next to you. Only adhere to things that benefit you or serve your purpose. Otherwise, walk away. It's if it's an AB situation, see yourself out of it, Ishika. You know, and that will help you. Also, I'm not a doctor, but taking a woman's vitamin every day that should help too. To kind of build your system up. You know, one a day vitamins. I'm not saying get one a day, whatever that you may take that helps you to feel better. But that helps too. That helps too. But let some of that stress go. You don't need it, and it's not a part of you. Okay, your energy will come back as soon as you let that go. Okay, Jessica J. How will my next child look like? It'll be a boy. But what he looks like, they're not showing me right now, Jessica. They're just showing me the sex that it's a boy. But what the child looks like, I don't know. Yeah, they're not showing me. I can't see what his body or his face looks like, but he is a male child. Okay. Stephanie, it's for my ears infection. Did I miss a question from you, Stephanie? Let me go back up. Stephanie, I don't see your question. Okay, let me come back down because I didn't see your now I can't even find it. Where are you at? Okay. I can't find it right now. Let me go to TT. TT, Miss Lennon, still haven't met that man yet. What's up with that? What? What? You didn't meet anybody on Thursday? All right, TT. You have a criteria. Because the angels and guides you tell me men have been going past you like this. It's just your criteria. If they don't meet what you're looking for, okay. It's like you like, that ain't me. All right. So I guess it's kind of up to you, TT. They're passing by. They're showing me. They're passing by. You just haven't stopped anybody to, it hasn't interested you yet. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. But you do have a criteria. Teresa Halderan, Christina, Miss K, Ishika. Oh, there you are, Ishika. Okay, I found your question. Next one, Jessica J, your child. Okay, Stephanie. Linus, I went to the doctor and I'm taking medicine. Am I going to get better? Thanks a lot. Oh, that's why you were telling me it's for your ears. Yes, and take some garlic and vitamin C's. I'm not a doctor, but garlic and vitamin C's will help you a lot. Just plain garlic peels and vitamin C. At least 500. I'm not a doctor. This is for information purpose, entertainment purposes only. But that will help. Yeah. It'll take a minute. It's getting your balance and everything back together. It almost feels like your ear, your jaw, and everything is hurting on that side of the head, but it's going to go away. It will get healed. Yeah, it's going to get better. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I went to the doctor. Yeah, it's going to work, Stephanie. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to work. But remember what I said, the garlic and the vitamin C. Okay. All righty. I think I've got all the questions. Okay, let me do the 1 minute messages. Okay, first up, Christina Hesley, 1 minute message. Angels and guides, what messages do you have for my Christina? Christina, they said that almost like a wolf howling. You're hollering at somebody. I think you're trying to stop them from doing what they might do and they'll hurt themselves. But you're hollering, it's almost like a wolf howl, so loud, like, hear this before you make a mistake or before you hurt yourself. Okay, it's coming up. It's coming up, Christina. Okay, next up, Jessica J. Jessica, I'm seeing you in a chair, and this must be on your job. There's somebody to the left of you. I think they want to be your friend, but sometimes they work your nerves. When you're in the office now, not when you're working at home, but when you're in the office, whoever sits to the left of you, I think that lady or gentleman would like to be your friend. I think they just don't know how to approach you. But for you, when you look at them or want to talk to them, it's like they just work my nerves. But maybe because you don't understand them, it might be just a misunderstanding between the two of you. Okay. Okay, next up, Stephanie. Stephanie, they're saying put a warm compact on your ear. They're saying just a warm towel, not something hot, but just something warm for like about 5 or 7 minutes, and then take it off. Wait a while, maybe 30 minutes or so, and then put it back on, but just warm. They're showing me. I can see you with it against your head, but it's a warm compact. Oh Lord, y'all, compress, is that the correct word? I may not be saying it right. You know what I mean though, something warm, like a cloth or something, and you just put, okay. Sorry if I wasn't saying it correctly, Nicoletta. Okay, Christy, our moderator. Okay, Christy, they're showing me you traveling. I think you already traveled. They're showing me September. I think you've already been traveling. Yeah, because you're saying it's good to be back home for a while. Yeah. Okay. Yep, that's what they're showing me. You're traveling and you're glad to be back home. Okay. It's probably late because you've been back. All right. Deborah R. Deborah, they said there's something silly that you either hear or it's around you. Because I see you laughing a little bit, but it's silly. I don't know if you're watching TV, listening to the radio, or somebody outside did something, but it tickled you. But you were just saying, that was really silly. Okay. Thank you. Next up, TT. Okay, TT, there's a guy that his name starts with the H. I want to say Harold, but that's just what I'm getting is Harold, but the letter is H to his name. So if it's not Harold or something similar to that, um, and they're saying he may show up this week. Okay, he may show up this week. So remember that the letter of the name is H, okay, or something that sounds like Harold. Okay, thank you. All right, next up, Tammy. All right, angels and guys, what's going on? Did you have a question? Oh, okay. What's going on with Tammy? Mhm. Tammy, I'm getting a little bit of a headache. right here at the crown on the left hand side, right here. Why am I getting a headache, angels? Stress. Stress, anger, flippant. Somebody tried to flip the script on you, Tammy. Yep. Somebody tried to flip the script on you. I would just say walk away. Go into another room or walk outside, take a few deep breaths, come back in the house. Okay. Thank you. Next up, Miss K. All right. You're on the right path. I already know that. Miss K, you're on the right path. Um, the angels and guides said, do you. You know what you want, what you're about, and you're on the right path. So continue in that vein. And as they said, do you. You're fine. Just do you. What's going to make you happy? Serve your purpose and benefit you, then do that. Okay. Very good. Next up, Mr. Lee Smith, one of the kings in our room. Welcome to all the kings and the queens. And of course, welcome to all the new people in the room. Okay, Mr. Smith, what's going on? I'm ready to take a vacation, go somewhere. I'm ready to take a vacation. The angels and guys said you're not caring about where you go, just to get away for a few days, just you and the wife. Oh, that's nice. Okay, thank you, Mr. Smith. Next up, Miss Wilhelmina. Miss Wilhelmina, I'm seeing a shoreline. Almost like if you were walking down. What is it that they have by the beach? You can just walk down, but you're up. It's like a pathway. God, I can't think what you call it. You're up above the water, but you know it's like a long walk if you wanted to walk or so. God, I can't think what you call that. But I see you, Miss Wilhelmina. You're just walking on that. You're walking by the beach. I'll put it like that. But I see you walking on this pier. It's not a. It's like a pier, but it's next to the road. When you walk across, when you're walking around the beach, so you don't meet the water. But it looks like a pier, but it's not. But I see you walking near the water, very comfortably, very peaceful. Yep. I see very peaceful. You're just walking along casually and enjoying yourself. So anyway, near the water is a walk. Okay. Thank you. Next up, Helen Reed. All right, Helen. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Tick tock. It's coming. I'm seeing dollar signs. Yep, I'm seeing dollar signs. And the angels and guides are saying tick tock, tick tock. It's coming. It's just, it's not time yet, but it's coming. They're saying tick tock, tick tock. Money is coming. Okay. You know, I always say God may not come when we want him to, but he is always on time. All right. Thank you, Helen. All right. Miss Kia got chords of gratitude. All right. Chords of gratitude, the angels and the guides and your ancestors are saying, please check everything out before you make the move to another state. Make sure you check about the demographics, the politics, the economics that goes on in that state, what type of health care that you'll receive in that state. So they're saying, even your ancestors way back, check everything out before you move, because you might move and decide that that's not where you really wanted to be. So they said, please check everything out, you know, economy, politics, schooling, college, health benefits, Social Security, whatever. Check all that out in that state. And then if you still decide that you want to move, then please go ahead. Go ahead. All right. Next up, Shiha Spirit. Shiha, has your chest been bothering you? That's stress in your chest. I can feel it like from here down. It's not so much that it's hard for you to breathe, but it's just distracting. I'll put it like that. You know, sometimes you do like that, but it's just stress. It's just stress that's come out through your chest. So nothing's wrong with your lungs and your heart. You're fine. Your heart and lungs are okay. It's just, you know, we can get stress anywhere in our bodies, our shoulders, our neck, our head, our eyes, anywhere. So, you know, that's all that is. Okay, thank you. Teresa Halderan. Hi, Teresa H. Teresa, I see a long journey in front of you. You're on a long journey to find yourself. Oh, oh, that's interesting. So you're on a long journey to find yourself. I think what benefits you, Teresa, think about that and your purpose, but definitely what benefits you. Because I guess you're on a journey finding yourself, and you evidently you're doing a good job, but they're saying it's a long journey, so it's not something that happens overnight. You know, it's like cause and effect, trials and tribulations, but you will get there. Yes, you will get there. So I'm just going to tell you, you're awakening. You're awakening to who you are. That's a beautiful thing. A lot of people never know their self. Mhm. Okay, Ishika. Okay, angels and guides. Ishika, you do not want to feel the webs on your back again. Instead of on your back, it'd be on your mind. But there was a time in your life where you got beat on your back and there was welts. So sometimes now that you're a grown woman, that you get that feeling of being scarred, but it's in your mind. I'm going to say this, Ishika. Scars are hard. You know, they can heal when we burn ourselves, they can heal. But sometimes on the mind, it takes a while before we can really work through that and get through that and say, okay, I'm better now than I was before. I'm not who I was yesterday, but I'm better today. Okay. All right, going on. Next up, Deborah. Okay, Ishika. Cord, Stephanie. Okay, am I missing anybody? Oh, yes. Thank you, Christina. 5 Minute Collective. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does, and that's good, I'm glad. Um, I ask for God, Goddess, the Holy Breath, the angels, archangels, master spirits, miracles, guides, ancestors, and collective conscious. Whoever wants to come forward with a message for the chat room, as well as people that are just watching the show, please come forward and give us accurate answers. I do appreciate that, and I thank you for that. Somebody's throwing a ball and it's going to hit somebody in the head, and it's like they're making a point. They're taking the ball. It's almost like the size of a baseball, a little bit bigger, but like one of them Nerf balls or something like that. Yeah, it's not something that'll hurt, like a Nerf ball or something, but you throw it at somebody, it hits them in their head, and it's like, you get the point now? Okay, next. I see somebody needs to buy some galoshes for their kids or some kind of boots, and that's because the weather's changing. But I see that you've been debating about, let me get these galoshes or get some boots for male or female, either child. But they're saying you're thinking about that because of the weather, of course. Okay, next. I'm seeing a board. God, and somebody's on top of it, like they're sliding across the street on this board. This board is like, I'll tell you what it looks like. Remember when they used to have wood paneling on the walls? People used to have wood. That, oh God, you got to be old school. That was probably back in the 70s or 80s. But they would have paneling on the wall. Well, that's how this board looks. It looks like a piece of paneling, a big side of paneling. But there's a person on it, and they're going across the, I don't really want to say across the water. It's almost like across the street. And it's weird to me. Why would you be on a piece of paneling like you're surfing, but you're only going across the street? I don't know. Anyway, maybe somebody understands that. I don't. Or maybe they're sharing their paneling or something. Maybe somebody's bringing paneling to the person, or wood. Okay, next. Just cause. Huh. I don't know who that's for, but they're saying just cause. So think about that one, whoever that's for. Okay. What you do in the dark will come to the light. Oh, yes. My mom used to always say that, angels and guides and everybody. What you do in the dark will come to the light. Whether you know the truth or not, somebody does. But what they're saying right now to me is, what you do in the dark is going to come to the light. So if you've been out there throwing a hand, hiding a rock, or talking about somebody, or doing something to someone you know you shouldn't be doing, it's going to come to the light. People are going to find out about you. So what you think you being slick, you're going to be sorry. Next. Oh, that's it. Okay, y'all. Of course, thank you, Christina. Thank you, Christy. And thank you, She Spirit. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for being the moderators. Now, don't forget, on Thursday, we're going to be doing the contest, and then we'll do it next Thursday as well. Okay. And then also Friday, I'll do the October horoscope. So you got to come into the show. That's the only way you're going to get it. I'm not doing it on the YouTube. You have to come into the Friday show. And don't forget to read the article about Temu, Temu, the place that I bought all the clothes and the jewelry and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Okay. Check that article out. It's really good. Okay. We are love, we are magic, we are miracles. Oh, yes, 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 yes. We claim it, we blessed be here and now. If no one has told you that they love you today, I do, I do, I do. And welcome again to all the kings and the queens, the sustaining members, and the new members. We do appreciate you. And I think that's about it. So share the love and know that I love you. And I'll see you tomorrow night at 6 o'clock Pacific Daylight Time. Bring your questions. Okay.